Welcome back, guys. Kevin Ahmed out here. I am joined with Gilman in Hong Kong. How's it going, bro?
What's happening, people? What's cracking, Kibs? G-Man from Hong Kong. What up, bro?
Yeah, good, man. It's been a productive bank holiday weekend. It's a bank holiday special for you guys. A lot's been happening.
Nice.
But before that, giveaway time. So here we go. I've got a couple of posters to give away. So this is Force Doth Awaken. Yep. So this is basically these are books that are done by Ian Dosher. Hopefully I said that right. He's been doing the Star Wars saga in William Shakespeare. So it's like you've got a different dialect. The Shakespeare dialect on there, and then I've got this. So that was the Force Awakens poster. The Force doth awaken, and then I've got this cute little poster of the X Files of. I can't see it, man. Lighting's basic to give away as well. But with that, I'm gonna give away the Clone Army Attacketh by Ian Dosher as well. These books are wicked. They're absolutely amazing. I've read through the first two, which is number 4 and 5, which is A New Hope and Empire Strikes Back, and they just have this different epicness to it. So, guys, anywhere in the world, those posters are yours, and this book is yours. All I want is your favorite Star Wars quote. Doesn't matter where it's from, books, comics, games. Just drop it in the comments. Drop it in the comments. But yeah, that's our gift from us to you guys for your support. You guys have been absolutely amazing. I've been getting some amazing response from Gilman's trailer reaction to. Sorry, your toe-to-toe reactions, and there was a trailer reaction that's doing really good. Mar 22, so people are really enjoying that. So really good for that. I want to say a massive thank you for all the negative abuse, because I've got to promote it. But guys, thank you very much. Thank you very much for watching. It means the world. You know, every sort of feedback is constructive feedback. But some of them, you guys, you've got to smile and laugh. It's got to make you wonder where some people's minds are. But mental health is a whole different conversation we're gonna have later on. But on a good note, I'm gonna quickly just give you a highlight of my weekend. I got to go to MCM Comic Con in London yesterday. It was a full-on packed day. If you guys want to see my Instagram stories, make sure you type in Qibla Ahmed Art on Instagram, and you'll get to see my travels. Got to see Kit from Knight Rider. Got to see a couple of friends there as well, cosplay friends as well. So it was a good day out. I went in pretty late. I didn't do a full day because I'm fasting. But yeah, really good fun day yesterday, guys. If you are a pop culture or a comic book or a gamer, an artist, you will love this place to death. You don't have to be a fan. To be honest, I met people there from university that are not fans of anything. They just go in there because of the hype. So go enjoy it. I think today's the last day though. It's probably Lewis now, but it comes back again in October. I just found out yesterday, bro. You know the guys that run New York Comic Con? They bought them out.
They what, sorry?
They bought them out.
Who bought who out?
The New York Comic Con run the UK one now. They own the London one.
Oh, since when?
Been a couple of months now since they're promoting, so they'll only have.
I always thought it was all under one corporate, like one thing anyway. I didn't realize
it's all separate. It's all separate.
Okay, that could be interesting for London, man. Maybe they could get more things involved in London.
Well, they did. Look how many American stars they had there. They had Kevin Conroy, Rosanna Dawson was there. They had a lot of people there, bro. It was full pack. I tried to go and meet Kevin Conroy, but it was so busy I didn't get the chance. I would have loved to meet Batman's voice, and get geek out with him, but it was absolutely busy. So it was quite tough. It was a hot day, and then I had to go to the other side of London for iftar with the brother-in-law. So yeah, that was my thing. I know you had a couple of things on your list as well, bro.
Yeah. We could go through them, man. Yeah, tell me, man. It's up to you, man. Yesterday I watched Solo. I don't know if you want to start off with that.
Yeah, let's start off with Solo. So the day before I got to see Solo as well. This movie has had a lot of controversy, directors changing, production issues, and a lot of fans boycotting the movie. And I'm gonna be biased because people always are gonna call me a fanboy, yeah. And to be honest, I don't give a shit what you think because I enjoyed it. I had a good time. I think the actors were fine. I thought it had a good, solid story, bro. Him and Chewie's relationship in that movie, it kind of cements what you see after, and it still had that nice
Yeah.
gritty look to it. Real props. The visuals look really grainy and nice. Lando was really good. Danny Glover, I think he's absolutely a brilliant actor. My only downfall is that you could tell that there's two different directions in the film because they already filmed part of it before Ron Howard took over,
Yeah.
and I don't like that Khaleesi actress.
Do you know what? Yeah, I agree with you. Like
Yeah.
in Game of Thrones, she's cool, she's awesome, but I don't in general I don't like her. But yeah, look, man, I'm not the hugest Star Wars fan. I don't geek out as much as I do with the comic book stuff. But yeah, I enjoyed it. I mean, my first thoughts was like, why they're making this movie? I think they purely made this for money making.
Same.
Right? I do think that. I don't think there's any point making it. They're just using these characters. And figuring out best ways they can make money. So I
Yeah,
can
of course.
understand true fanboys getting emotional about that.
Yeah.
This is a spoiler alert, right? This is a spoiler.
Yeah, go for it.
review
Spoil
alert,
it. Spoil
yeah?
it. Spoil
So
it.
I
You
like
have been warned.
I do like the way they're connecting stories, right? At the end, you saw
Yeah.
Darth Maul, right? Which I thought was, all right, cool. You what you're doing is you're just filling in the gaps between all the original episodes and whatnot,
That's
which is
right.
cool. I like that concept and stuff, and it makes sense. The relationship between Chewie and Solo was good. It was good to see where that started from, and
Yeah.
good to see where the trust built, right?
Yeah, that's right.
It's all about trust. That's how they became so concrete, right? Because it was trust. Even right at the end when what's his name, man? Woody Harrelson's character, I forgot his name. Took Chewie, and Khaleesi's character was like, go after Chewie, like he needs you.
He needs
like,
you, yeah.
And just from him going back and having Chewie's back, and it builds that relationship, which you could tell in the movies, what do you call it, the original Star Wars ones, where they built that relationship.
Yeah. It goes well.
I think my main thing was like, I thought Harrison Ford, that character is Harrison Ford, right? Han Solo. Right. So I thought this guy was gonna have a tough time living up to that, and I think he done okay. I don't think he done great.
Yeah, I don't think he had any problems, bro. I think as I watched it more, I started to see Harrison Ford in him.
Yeah, I think he done it well. Yeah, there was the traits. Obviously he had to. This is one of those things where you can't. You have to make it your own, but you can't because he is Harrison Ford. Han Solo is Harrison Ford.
Exactly.
So you have to watch those movies and be like, oh, I need to get the same sort of characteristics, the same sort of movements, facial expressions, whatever, right?
That's right.
And I think he done good, man. Lando, like you said, was awesome. It was good to
Lando
hear.
was wicked.
It's good to see how he got the Millennium Falcon because he always mentioned that, right? He won it in a game.
In a game, yeah.
The one thing, like I like I said, I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I was at times looking at my phone, like, what time is it, man? What time is it? Like, when that happens to me, that means I'm not enjoying certain things. And I was like in the second act, I was just thinking, this is a bit prolonging because
I did the same thing.
The film is full of action. Don't get me wrong, but I'm like, all right, well, which action scene is the main one? Like, let's get to the main one by now. Like, but like the middle ones were happening, and I was just like, whoa. Can we just get to the main action scene now so I know, all right, this is the end? Because I was kind of looking at my phone a little bit.
Yeah.
So that was my only thing. I get a little bit bored because I don't know, I just feel like there's action after action after action. And
there's not much substance.
Building up. You're not building up to the main action scene. I
don't know. No, you're right. It's just not... it wasn't connecting with us. And the action, you can put as much as action as you want. I mean, when I see the Millennium Falcon, I still get moist. But then, I saw little inconsistencies of the Millennium Falcon, man. It started looking like an Oreo, like a thin Oreo. It looked too thin. Really? It didn't look like that bulkiness. Did you notice that?
A friend of mine, I was watching it, he goes, oh, that doesn't look the same.
Yeah.
But it did get bust up, though. I don't know. Maybe because that was the original one, then it got bust up, didn't it? So maybe, it was changed during the repairments or whatever. But
Could be.
I know. Those things were moist. Like when I saw the Millennium Falcon, I got goosebumps. Like, oh my god, that's amazing.
Yeah.
When Chewie first sat in the navigation chair, I was like, oh my god, that's emotional.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's certain things where you just watch it and you're like, all right, well, this brings back memories. I mean, they didn't mention anything about Jedi's.
No. Which is good. they did their own thing with it, as you said.
Yeah, but it's true. But I mean, Star Wars, bro. You gotta mention something. I think. I reckon. You know, there should have been something about this Jedi or some shit like that. You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
don't know. You know, it's not like it went on like they don't exist. I do think like. No, I mean, like, yeah, it was cool. It was cool. I mean,
I think it was fine, bro. As a movie, like, I ain't gonna lie, I ordered it on Blu-ray. I thought it was a good film. I know I'll enjoy it when I watch it. So it just reminded me, as I said originally, this was gonna be a Fast and Furious in space with a bit of a Star Wars connection, and it was. So I can't complain. That was good. Guys, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna apologize because we seem to be having a lag.
I saw you're lagging, bro. From my side, you're lagging on the camera. I don't know about what I'm looking like.
No, you're on point. I'm lagging like a crazy man. So I'm gonna apologize, but hopefully you can hear my voice. I know I'm always moving around and fidgeting and doing things at the same time, so apologies for that, guys. But let's move on through the list. The next thing was Jake Gyllenhaal as Mysterio.
Yeah, man. Yeah, he's a wicked actor, bro. He's a wicked actor, and he will kill any role. I think villain is the best role for him because he would just do such a great role.
Well, remember Nightcrawler? So he was almost a villain in that. So he's going to be perfect for the role. It's going to be interesting to see how far they go with it.
I always said this, yeah. If there ever was to do Joker again, I reckon he can do a great job. Like, when I mean a great job, I'm talking about a great performance like
Heath Ledger.
Heath Ledger.
Yeah, of course.
Jake Gyllenhaal's awesome, man. But yeah, if they get him involved with the Marvel Universe as a villain, Mysterio will be a very interesting villain to have in the Spider-Man Marvel Universe because it's different, man. It's gonna be interesting. You know what I mean? It's gonna be magical, right? So I wonder how they're gonna put that into the Spider-Man universe. That'd be awesome, man.
No, definitely, that'd be good. I'm looking forward to that, and he's a great actor. I saw a movie of his recently with wifey called Stronger. I don't know if you've seen that yet.
Stronger.
It's about the Boston bombing.
Which one?
The Boston bombing.
Oh no, I haven't seen.
Yeah, so he loses his legs in the process. It's quite emotional, man, but it's a very touching, emotional story. So really good movie, one to watch. I think I got it on the HD, so check it out.
I will do. He's wicked, man. I like him. I like him as an actor.
Sylvester Stallone, still doing it, man.
Still doing it, bro. So they got I read something about they finally got the approvals or something to do Expendables 4.
Yeah.
That's it's wicked. Like that's like an Avengers movie in a way.
Yeah, of course,
You know what I mean? Like you got all of them superheroes or 80s action stars in one movie, and they just break it down, and it's so awesome, so much fun. I always tell people, don't expect a great storyline. Are you stupid? Like, that's not what this movie's about. This movie's about the old school action guys. They take the piss out of each other. They use old 80s lines and cheesy shit and cuss each other and whatnot. And they're just tearing it up, bro. Come on, how awesome were the Expendable movies? I love seeing those guys in one movie.
It's good fun, and you get to see all these characters together, and we appreciate it more because we grew up with it, bro. Like, people...
Yeah, man.
I think, okay, yes, I like content in a movie. You know, then you watch a movie like Batman: The Dark Knight, or you watch Inception, or you watch The Usual Suspects, or you watch, you know, something that's going to play with your mind. You're going to have to work with it. But if you want good 80s action with your favorite actors, bro, I know he's going to smash it up in number 4. And Rambo 5, I'm looking forward to seeing where he goes with this character because I love Rambo.
John Rambo, bro. Like,
he's a deep character. He's broken.
I think that's late next year or something like that.
Yeah.
That's gonna be an interesting one because you know what, Rambo and Rocky. You know, people see Stallone and they're like, he's not a great actor, and I'm not saying he's one of the best or whatnot as an actor. But when you see Rambo and like Rocky and the characters that he portrays there and how he acts them, bro, it is brilliant, bro.
Yeah.
Like Rambo 1, man, he showed the true. I mean, I felt like he showed a true representation of a war vet with PTSD and you know going. You know what I mean? I felt like I said, I don't know. I've never been in war and I don't know. I haven't met any ex-military guys to know whatever, but from what I've seen on podcasts and stuff like that and everything, I feel like he represented that well, man. And it was brilliant. And that was back then, you know what I mean? After the Vietnam War and all that sort of stuff. John Rambo's a wicked character, and then Rambo 4 was an awesome film as well. I love that.
Oh, I love that movie. That was a brilliant movie. Brilliant movie.
Yeah, man. I'll
Brilliant
be
movie.
looking forward to see what he does to, Rambo 5 and see where he takes the character.
No, definitely. Moving on for that, while we were on Solo, can you believe that it's like 41 years since that first Star Wars movie came out?
I saw that, man. 41 years, bloody hell.
It's a long time.
I was watching this program on Netflix called The Toys That Made Us or something like that.
Wicked show. I love it.
Yeah. Then they were talking about the Star Wars and whatnot, and like George Lucas had this idea, and how it exploded, and man, it's amazing.
Amazing, really good. One to watch, guys, on Netflix. The Toys That Made Us. Jumping like movies and the rest of it. Danny Glover and Michael B. Jordan in talks for Black Panther 2.
Yeah, man. Well, look, Danny Glover, I'm sure he'll go in and smash it. What are they going to do with Michael B. Jordan? Because he was fucking awesome as Killmonger, but how are you going to bring him back? Is it going to be a situation where they saved him? Is it going to be a situation where it's going to be like prequel, like flashback type thing?
It could be flashbacks. It'd be interesting because it could be something to do with, Glover's like a best friend of his, or another guy that was in the same military unit. It could be anything. It could be any one of them. It'd be interesting to see what they do with that.
A lot of people said when they watched it, and these are non-comic book fans as well, they were like, oh, they should have kept him alive. I hope they keep him alive, because he was so brilliant.
Yeah.
Like, he looked awesome. Like, I'm not going to geek out about it too much again, but I watched it yesterday. It's such a brilliant movie. His performance, his motive, everything was so awesome. It's like, I wish they kept him alive.
No, of course, yeah. But then, bro, if he didn't do what he did, then I wouldn't bust that tear for him. And there's me busting a tear for a villain, bro. And to be honest, he's not a villain.
No,
he's not
just
villain.
Misguided.
Misguided, and he has a logical. What he was doing was logical, bro, man. The country had all that stuff that could have been distributed around the world to help, but it's current times we live in right now. But if you guys want to see an in-depth review of Black Panther, make sure you check it down on my channel, guys. You know what I'm going to do at the end of this video? I'll have it as a link for you guys to watch and enjoy. But onwards on Netflix, coming out very soon, which I'm very excited about. And I'm not sure if you remember, G-Man, Jim Henson's The Dark Crystal.
No, why am I blank, bro? Which one's that one? Dark Crystal.
Dark Crystal. Remember there were all the puppets with the long beaks, and you had that guy who had the gem.
Shit, bro, I can't remember that.
It's a good film, man. It's one of my favorites from younger days. Jim, it's an
80s
movie. So Jim, I won't find that DVD now. I'll be lucky if I find that DVD now. But I'm gonna talk more about this because I think at that time, they did a documentary on it. It took thousands of people to build all of these products. They built the sets, they built the puppetries, and Jim Henson is an amazing animatronics guy. Like he's done so many films, he's done so many special effects. To see this come to life in a Netflix series to continue the story of the Dark Crystal is going to be absolutely amazing. But that's to all you Dark Crystal fans, because I think it's going to be wicked. Because if you love stuff like Labyrinth and Never Ending Story and there's so many things, you're gonna love this. It's a really good film. What I'm gonna do is I think it's on the movie's actually on Netflix now, so you could check the movie, which is from 1980s. Actually, let me double check before I do that. Could be even older.
I need to check it out. I can't remember. Something's in my head, but I don't know if I'm thinking of the right thing. I need to double check this, bro. I must have saw it, man. I must have saw it back in the days, man. Dark Crystal. I haven't seen nothing on Netflix.
If you remember this poster.
Remember, my Netflix is Hong Kong IP, so we don't get everything as fast as you guys do, or the US do. We're quite limited.
Let me see. Do you remember that? Hold on, when it come up.
I can't see it, bro. It's all like the sun's basic.
Oh, basic. All right, cool. I'll send you some images and we'll check it out. But the Dark Crystal, guys, that comes out very soon. I'm looking forward to that. That is like it's one of my geeky things. I love puppetry and stuff like that. I don't know. Actually, you know what? I was supposed to ask you to do a trailer reaction to Mowgli. Did you see the trailer?
Yeah, Mowgli. So what's this about, bro? Because Disney brought out their one, and obviously that was all like kiddie and not kiddie, but still thing. This one looks like it's like gritty and grimy. It's
So
still
originally,
Disney,
when Mr.
right?
Kipling, is it Kipling? I can't remember who wrote this story. It's Kipling. It must be Kipling. Hold on, I need to get this right because I don't want to get it wrong and everybody abuses me. Mowgli. So Mowgli, it's based on the book, bro. The book is a much more darker story.
Ah,
So it's
okay.
directed by Andy Serkis, Caesar himself. You know
Wicked.
he's the animatronics king, bro. I mean, we're not animatronics. 3D king when it comes to getting movies like that done. It's got an amazing cast: Andy Serkis, Christian Bale, Kate Beckinsale, Benedict Cumberbatch, and the list goes on with amazing actors and actresses in this film. Uh, yeah, it's interesting. They're taking a darker tone to it. It's actually more true to the book. So very,
Well, I saw the trailer. Sorry, man. I was gonna do a reaction. Do you know what it is? Because of Ramadan and stuff. I just
yeah.
don't have the time at
No,
the
no, no.
moment,
It's all right. It's
which
okay.
is a bit basic. But I did see the trailer, and I did see it kind of interesting. And again, to see the Jungle Book, I know is based on the Disney cartoons, right? That was the first cinema movie that Dad took me to, so I've got sentimental sort of value with the original 1960s cartoon and whatnot. So when I see Baloo and I see Bagheera and them guys, I feel like emotional. It's wicked, but this one, like I said, I saw the characters, I got like emotional, but I was like, well, this ain't gonna be the fun singing bare necessities type of movie.
Yeah.
This is gonna be something different. So I'm interested to see what they're gonna do with it. I don't know if I'm gonna connect with it as much. Like I said, I've got a sentimental value towards the Disney cartoon, but it'll be interesting to see what sort of take they do on it.
No, definitely, definitely. I'm looking forward to seeing what they do. When you got a great cast, I'm sure you're going to get a great movie. Sorry, bro. Kind of full stop. Kind of pause there. On other news, Watchmen comes out on HBO very soon. So individual episodes on the Watchmen series. I am not too sure about this, to be honest, because DC's TV shows have rules for me.
Basic. Yeah, so far basic, man. When's it coming at HBO? Okay, that could be interesting because HBO's got a lot more violence and, well, Watchmen was like all this sexual shit going on, so they might include a lot of that stuff in it. But that's not what it's about, right? It's about making a well-written and screenplayed TV program, comic book adaptation into a TV program. So that's what it's all about. But HBO is an interesting platform that they're doing it on, so it could be different because that CW one is all cheesy and bullshit, right? That I'm not feeling. Basically,
I'm not feeling it no more. I can't follow it no
HBO
more.
could be a different platform where they could take it in a different direction, man.
But saying that, Gotham is still doing good, bro.
Yeah, I stopped watching it, but I need to get back onto it, man.
Yeah, I need to do the same. Gotham's really good. I saw a couple of episodes with Ash last night, and it's got deep. And I was like, oh wow, they've gone this far. It's got violent. It's got gritty. So I'm gonna give it a go and see how that goes.
Did you hear? I read a rumor. I don't know if this is true though, but Daredevil might make a cameo appearance in Spider-Man 2. And we're talking about Daredevil from the Netflix show. What's his name again?
Charlie Cox.
Charlie Cox, yeah. You know, I mean, it has to be him. I mean, they can't pick any other Daredevil. But how epic would that be? My first thoughts was, as a biased Punisher fan, it should have been Punisher since Punisher was first introduced in Spider-Man comics.
Yeah.
But bro, come on. If Charlie Cox shows up, how moist would that be? Again, it's one of those things where the TV universe and then the movie universe, and you like man, like if
it
that
will go
happens,
well. It will go really well.
I will love it. I swear to you, man, I'll be moist.
No, same here. I'd be very happy with that happening. It'd be very good. I think it's time for them to do that, man. They need to mix it up.
And they need to get those characters involved in the big screen. The Netflix shows are amazing.
Yeah.
But they need to get them characters involved, and you can't make a new Daredevil. I mean, Marvel's good at keeping their superheroes who they are, so they will keep Charlie Cox, they will keep John Bethnall's Punisher and whatnot.
Yeah.
But they should slowly introduce them a little bit, man. Like bit more. Like I mean, just show them. Like I said, I visualized this scene in Avengers where, the war's going on or something's going on in New York City, and you just got a clip in Hell's Kitchen with the Defenders doing a little something. I mean, how epic would that have been? You don't have to give them a 30 minutes pit, just a 5-minute scene of them guys. You would have just been like, oh fuck, like you know what I'm saying? That's all you needed.
Yeah, that's all you need.
The whole crowd to just explode
exactly
in the screen. You know what I mean? So yeah, I mean, hopefully Marvel, DC and Marvel, they plan something. I hope so.
No, same. I'm definitely looking forward to that, and I hope they do something. They need to do something crazy like that, man. So let's hope they put that on the books. Again, guys, I'm telling you again, I've got giveaways. Comment below, please. All the support you guys show. I've got a really cute X-Files poster to give away. I've got Ian Dosha's The Fourth. Let me see if I said this right. The Force Doth Awakens poster with BB-8 on it. Very cute as well. And then I've got The Clone Army Attacketh by Ian Dorcher as well. William Shakespeare style. Guys, anywhere in the world. I just want a Star Wars quote from anywhere, guys. And on our next podcast next week, I will pick you out and I will send these out to you first class. So, guys, join in. I think that was it on the list, G-Man. We've covered all the things for this week. I thought there's not much been happening, man. Like, I know the hype of the podcast starting off was going to be weekly news and us two geeking out. But most of it was based around the Avengers and the Marvel hype. So it's going to quieten down until, we've got another, 3 weeks. We've got Incredibles coming out. We've got Ant-Man and the Wasp. So we've got a few things coming out still. So guys, you will still see our trailer reactions, our movie reviews, spontaneous. Toe to Toe comes out every Wednesday. Bank holiday weekend here. So guys, I hope you guys are really enjoying it.
I got what?
Oh, sorry, dude. Sorry, please. Sorry.
Yeah. No, it's cool. Well, yeah, man. Listen. Marvel. I agree. Marvel has taken up a lot of the hype. And they constantly are. So let's see what happens in the next couple months, man. But yeah, cool.
Definitely. Yeah. But all right, cool. We'll leave it as that, dude. I hope to catch you. We'll catch you up next week, man. But you will see Gilman's trailer reactions and his Total videos coming out during this week. And G-Man, always a pleasure catching up with you, bro, man. Have a good night's rest, man. Have a good day at work tomorrow. And Wakanda forever.
Wakanda forever. Stripes, bro.
Take care, man. Safe.
Take it
Bye.
easy. Peace.
Peace. Let's